The people of Avetile and Jake, led by the District Chief Executive for South Dai, Godwin Dajawa, have organized a communal labor to desilt the tunnels of the bridge over River Amemle at Avetile. The communal labor has become necessary after a successful dredging of the river by the assembly, but the tunnels under the bridge remained choked. The DCE said the measure is to prevent further loss of lives due to flooding.
There is a river called River Amemle. This river actually flows through almost all the communities in Peki Township, and the bridge on the river link almost all the 7 communities together. But some number of years now, the river has been choked and the river cannot flow. So it overflows through the bridge. And as a result of that, it kills about 5 people in the community. Realize that the street along the River Amemle, there wasn't any street light along the river, the road linking the river to the communities. Whenever it rained heavily, the river overflowed because it was choked. As a result of that, when people are coming, those who are not aware that there is a river, then they always fall into it. So immediately I assumed office. I promised the people of the community that I will make sure I desilt the river. So last 2 weeks, I brought an excavator here and I made sure we desilted the river. But unfortunately, the excavator cannot get under the bridge. So I approached the 2 assembled members of the community. This community is Peki Avetile. We have Avetile West and Avetile East. So we have 2 assembled members in this community. I put my head together with them, and we decided to organize a communal labor today so that we desilt under the bridge, that we can have a free flow from the top to the down. So I wanted to appeal to highway authorities that the bridge over here has sunk to the down. So if they can help us to, construct a new bridge on the river, I'll be very grateful.
The Assembly member for Avetile West electoral area, Sairam Kafui Akude, also spoke about the bridge, and like the DCE, he also appealed for government to support.
We have some difficulties as much as the main access, which is a highway within the community, matters. So anytime it rains, the road is cut off. One part of the community is separated from the others. So anytime there is heavy rain downpour, we have this cut off. It's a river which has a very high flow. This high flow actually disturbs, takes life where necessary. Even vehicles are threatened. So this time around, we have our Honorable District Chief Executive, Honorable Dajawa, Godwin. He has come to rescue this situation. Through his efforts, desilted the main trench. It's been a very thick trouble. Other DCs, his predecessor attempted but did something. The situation could not suffice the threat of nature. This time, he has come to extend what his predecessor did, and what we couldn't do previously was also taking the debris that was within the tunnel in the bridge, taking on the NGOs, all the concerned parties within life to come towards our rescue, so that the 2-3 lives that we lost few years back wouldn't occur again.
This indeed is how to take the development of your community into your own hands while you look forward for support to do bigger things.